All right, looks like we got some control arm bushing issues. That one's toast. The other ones seem not as bad, but all that said, the general consensus is you have to cut the bolts. They're seized in usually in the sleeve inside the bushing. I've ordered some new control arms, adjustables. We'll see how those go. I have a 2-inch spacer lift in here, leveling kit, so we'll have a look, see how these work out. But they say they don't come out, you gotta cut them, which is fine. So consensus is they have to be cut in here, sawzall and or grinder. I'm gonna soak them, soak them with some Deep Creep and drive it for a few days, see how these things come off. I believe it's not necessarily the nut all the time, or it won't come off the bolt. It's the bolt won't come out of the sleeve, bushing sleeve. We'll see. Lower one frozen in, so we'll cut that out. Top one should be okay. I've loosened it. Loosened that top one as well. This other bottom one. So it looks like we're styling. Bit of a piece of shit getting that bolt that came through. And nope, right here. There we are. Yeah, SOP had to take the exhaust off. This one clamp up top, not a big deal. But still had no clearance, so I ended up having to take the whole system off from the hangers as one. I'm sure that'll be a bitch putting back in, but nonetheless, we're ready to tackle this side and go from there. So we'll start off by cutting out this lower one. That's the one that had the real bad bushing. That one was bad too. Oh, I'll get cracking. Well, you can see what happened here. That's just from the wrench ripped at them. Torqued her right off. Heard good things about these blades, so we'll see how they work out. like so. Uh, 21 mil on those. And I ran a ratchet strap to pull the front end this way a hair. Gave me some room to get that out of there. Giving me all the room I need. Shazam. Here's what we're up to. Looks like these have seen better days. Same with that one. And there's our new cam bolts to be going in. That was a spare I picked up just in case. Top control arm long bolt by the exhaust, which was a bitch. Its partner there. And the other bolt for the lower control arm is there. So let's get at her. Okay, time for reassembly. Here's our parts list. There's the new control arms. 4 of those off the Amazon, I believe for 250 Canadian. I'll put a link on. They're all adjustable. Looks like they're all the same size. Fairly stout. We'll see how they pan out. Here's all the different bushings you get with them. I'm assuming that's for the different bolt diameters. We'll see. Replacement cam bolts. As I say, $100 from a local auto parts store. Hard to track down those. Dealer didn't have them. 6-week wait, of course. But yeah, we'll see how that kind of goes. And then one nut and bolt in the fastener shop for one of the upper control arm bolts broke. And then we'll get cracking and see how this goes together. Lower looks like it's about 16 5/8, and we're going to add about a 1/2 inch onto that. And these ones minimum looks like compressed. Yeah, 17 3/8 roughly. So we're going to go minimum on the uppers. It's about a 1/2 inch gain. And these are for 0 to 4 inch lift. So basically it looks like they come for the upper control arm lengths at the exact 1/2 inch required from Old Factory. So we'll see how that works out. Alright, so for the upper, tight as I can get it, like about 17 1/4. So like we'll set that, that's about a 1/2 inch more than factory. not sure why it runs this way. First of all, it's a bitch to get it past exhaust. Secondly, that means the bushing's running on the threads, and you'd think the bushing would want to run on the sleeve there. So I'm going to go in this way. That's where we're rolling. And go from this side. So if we have to take it out again, don't have to take the fucking exhaust off. It'll be going in there. Well, the ratchet straps, it's the way to go to keep lining this front end up. Like so. Well, here we are again, and it's torquing everything up. The instructions say to set this at the neutral position, like so. You can see where this one was set previously on the old system, so I don't know. Good. And I've already torqued it on the other side. 120 on the uppers, lowers 140 to the axle, 170 to the frame. Again, I'll double check and just confirm. I ran all my nuts on the inside here. It looks like it doesn't matter which way they go. The collar is in the center there of the shaft. So that's the way I'm doing it anyway. And this is the one up here that I've ran the bolt through from the outside of the frame where, so I just have to nut. That should give me enough room if I want to take these off again or adjust them without having to take the frickin' exhaust off, because this seems like unnecessary drama. So we're running on the reverse weight, and that's the way we roll today. What do you think the odds are that that fucking knob's gonna hit the exhaust? I guess we'll see. I can always just hack that off. Alright, so that's everything all torqued up. You jam nuts. I torque those to my own consensus of tight enough. And there we go. I just mark them just to make sure there's no issues. All done, all done. These ones are 1/2 inch longer than the old set, and that is basically with no adjustment, totally collapsed. And these are 1/2 inch over factory, the bottoms, and there's still room for more accordingly. I've got the cam set in the neutral positions, and we'll start with that until we get her to the alignment shop. And I've just put the new shocks on here the other day, so we'll see how this all rolls for us. Now we've got to put this exhaust back up here, which is gonna be a bit of a bitch, but we'll see how that works out. Exhaust back on. Bit of a bitch. The wrap on that. All done up, buttoned up, uppers, lowers. Da, 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 da. All good to go. Ready to the alignment shop. The biggest challenges was, well, not the biggest, but the exhaust was a pain in the ass. One of the challenges at the end, I had the control arms come with bushings, 2 packs of smallers, 8 in each pack, 2 packs of the medium size, 2 packs of the large. My lower control arms took the large, upper control arms took the medium, put them in, everything was gravy. Came out the next morning and I realized I had 1 medium size and short 1 large. So I thought, well, what have I done? I must have put a medium in the large in the upper control arm that required a medium. And I thought, well, that's a son of a bitch, because the diameter is a bit different for the stud. Probably wouldn't have been a factor, but nonetheless, I ended up taking out the driver's side upper control arm. Lo and behold, nope, it was the right one. So it appears that there was just a little faux pas at the factory where they gave me 7 in 1 pack with a large with a medium. So I used 8 of the large, 8 in the medium. A little bit of a fuck around with that. But anyway, all said and done, all good to go.